Hey friends, welcome. Today we are going to discuss light scattering method to determine the molecular weight of polymer. Now when we are preparing solutions of polymer, those solutions of polymer, they behave as a colloids, and we know that colloids, they show Tyndall effect. So basically in Tyndall effect there is scattering of light, and this particular phenomenon is used to determine the molecular weight of the polymeric solution. And this phenomenon was first observed by Lord Rayleigh, and it is also known as Rayleigh scattering. And suppose we have any polymeric solution in a test tube, and suppose if we are considering that I0 is the amount of incident light, and out of that incident light some amount of light will be scattered. Suppose we can say that Is is the amount of the scattered light, and the remaining light will be transmitted. And suppose if we say that IT is our transmitted IT is the intensity or the amount of transmitted light. The scattering of light in the polymeric solution is basically due to the interaction of the oscillating electric field of the light with the particles of the medium, because the particles of medium are relatively larger, and as a result, because of the large particle, the light incidents on the particle and it reflects or it gets scattered in all the direction, and this amount of scattered light is measured to measure the molecular weight of the polymer. So suppose, or we can say that the amount of scattered or intensity or amount of scattered light will be equal to, we can say, I0 minus IT, because I0 is the amount of transmitted minus IT. So I0 is the amount of the incident light, and IT is the amount of transmitted light. So the difference will give us the amount of the scattered light. And we have already studied Beer's law, and this polymeric solution, they also follows Beer's law. So we can write the Beer's law for this particular solution in the form, we have ln of IT upon I0 is equal to minus T into L. So this is nothing but it is our Beer's law. Okay, little bit in a different manner, where L is the length of the solution, or L is the path length of the solution. That means we can say length of the test tube or the holding material also, and T is the turbidity of the system, and turbidity, it depends on the concentration, whether if the solution will be a higher concentration solution, then turbidity will be a higher turbid, and if the concentration is lower, then our solution will be a less turbid solution. And turbidity we can measure by any other method also, like we have turbidometer to measure the turbidity, so we can easily measure the turbidity of the solution. So now this particular relationship we can rearrange, and we can simplify it by suppose for IT I can write it as Is minus I0 also I can write. So I can substitute in place of IT term, that is I can write ln of IT upon I0 is equal to ln of I0 minus Is upon I0, and this further I can separate it out, and I can write ln of 1 minus Is upon I0, and this I can write it is almost equivalent to Is upon I0. Okay, because this ratio, that is Is upon I0, will be a smaller value, and then difference the answer will come around the same thing, and hence I can write Is upon I0. Now further we can substitute this over here, so I can write Is upon I0 is equal to minus T into L, or we can rearrange this, and we will have the turbidity T is equal to minus 1 by L into Is upon I0. So with the help of this particular relationship also, we can find or we can calculate the turbidity of the solution, and this turbidity it can be defined as the fraction of the scattered light per length of the solution. So the turbidity, we can define it as the fraction of the scattered light per unit length of the solution with respect to the amount of light that is passing. Okay, and it is given by this particular relationship. Now Debye, he showed that turbidity of any sol, it is related to the molecular weight, or we are not going in detail in the derivation, but we will directly see the expressions. So Debye he showed that the turbidity of any sol is related to its molecular weight by expression, that is 1 by m is equal to limit of c tends to 0 hc by t, and this is the expression where m is the molecular weight, h is the constant for a given polymer, c is the concentration of the polymeric solution, and T is the turbidity of that particular solution, and the value of H is given by H is equal to 32 pi cube n square dn upon dc square upon 3n lambda to the power 4. So this is the constant where n is the refractive index of the medium, 32 pi is constant, we know n is the refractive index of the medium, and this is the differential form of refractive index with respect to concentration. Capital N over here is the mole fraction of the solute, and lambda is the wavelength of the light that is used. So these are the terms, and over here, in order to find the molecular weight of a particular solution, we need to find its turbidity, and we need to find the refractive index of that particular solution. So we can prepare the solutions of various concentrations of polymer, and with the help of turbidometer we can easily measure the turbidity, and with the help of refractometer we can easily find out the refractive index and the change in refractive index with respect to concentration also. So the mole fraction is known, lambda is known, and the refractive index and the change in refractive index with respect to concentration is also known, and hence the value of H can be calculated. And for different values or for different concentrations of a particular polymeric solution, we will get different turbidity of that solution and value of H, and hence we can plot a graph of Hc by T versus concentration, which will yield a straight line, and when this curve is extrapolated at concentration is equal to 0, then the intersection at concentration is equal to 0, or the intercept will yield us the value of 1 by m, and hence from 1 by m we can easily calculate the molecular weight of the polymeric solution using light scattering method. Hope the concept was clear. Thank you very much.